welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease in my lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Oh, real quick. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah. Welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on, because I am the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time. And by doing untilit.works, it allows me the opportunity to be by a computer. I set aside time to be able to do like quick live streams. And so in my mind, how it works is that since I'm by a computer, I might as well like work on things I've been meaning to work on. And so, for example, that bad boy right there, that is done, and I feel good about it. It's an enclosure I made that I put together. I didn't make it. I assembled it from a very lot of instructions and videos, and it encloses a 3D printer. So so it's a large form. Well, it's larger than the ones I'm going to put in this other enclosure. So this is like a cabinet of different printers I'm gonna put in there. But I have this one. It's going really well. That silver rectangular, that's like an air purifier. So I'm gonna put that on top of there. I have some panels that are on top there. So I need to screw them in, but I needed the screws. And so I ordered the screws and I got those in. And so so that's going to be going into there. And I'm gonna start printing. So that's gonna be great because I kind of need to be able to have some stuff printed for this week. And I got some other stuff I need to print too. So untilit.works allows me to be able to set aside that time to do it, because if I didn't have this time set aside, I would fill it with something else. You know what I mean? And so at least that's how it works for me. And a lot of times those other things are easier things to where I don't get anything done. You know what I'm saying? So it's not productive. I'll be busy, but I won't be productive. So untilit.works helps me with that. Now, like I mentioned, this is a break session. Now, untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions is like 45 minutes, heads down, working on trying to make some progress. Break sessions are these, where I'll pop up on the site, on the video, to remind you to take a break, get up, walk around, drink some water, or sit here and watch me talk, about something I found interesting. The whole point is for you not to think about a thing you're just focusing on. Let your mind get a chance to relax. Now, like I mentioned, I'll pop up on here with the video. If you ever come to the site in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen, and that's because browsers allow for auto play video with audio. And that's what I've noticed there. So you may need to click play to start the stream. Now, below that are, next to it actually, is open closed caption button. Now, if you click that, a space will open up next to the video, and the words I am saying will hopefully be accurately transcribed and put into that space, because I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. And so if you click that, that'll be there. There's 2 buttons. Don't worry about them. They're broken. It's fine. And if you log in, you'll be able to join the room to ask questions and or chat. All right, cool. So that is the break session. Let me show you what the work session looks like. Share my screen here. Cool. Feeling pretty good. Like, I had some technical difficulties with the radio show yesterday. A lot of it's my own fault. Batteries were dying and stuff like that. It's fine. But still had a good time. And I'm feeling good going into today. I'm going to get some stuff done because I need to get some stuff done. And because by the end of the week, I need to launch some stuff. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So now, here we go. If you check out the upper right-hand corner under subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. Over on the left-hand side, we have an audio player. So if you're listening to some music while working on what we're working on, you can do that there. Here towards the center, we have the to-do section. where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button, it'll add it to the list. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button, or if you want to mark it complete, click the checkbox. That'll send it to done, and if you click the header done, it'll show you all the things you got completed. If you click the Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter in a brand new tab, and it'll pre-populate a tweet with all the things that you got completed. So for me, it's a nice way of showing like, oh, feeling good, got some stuff done going into the week. So if I never even get to do anything on those projects during the week, at least I know I made some sort of progress on them. All right, cool. Over in the right-hand column, we have a countdown timer, counting down to when the next break session happens. Again, that's like 15 minutes after the hour. Then view tutorials. So if you click that, it'll bring up a selection of different tutorials. So if you're brand new and you don't have a thing that you've been meaning to work on, but you heard coding sounds cool, but you don't know where to start, especially like web development, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum, or people have told me that have gone through them, I think if you complete those programs at the end, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing web development. So those are there. Now, if you're already into web development and you're maybe looking for like a cool project to kind of get started, be able to kind of follow the tutorial from beginning to end and end up with this project that can maybe like while you're working on it, get your creative juices going to maybe extend the project or maybe come up with something else. I have links to 3 different tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, so part of my responsibility is to look over tutorials. And so one of them is, for example, you follow the tutorial. At the end, you have an application where you put in it's an input box and a call button. You put in your home phone number into the input box, hit call, and your real world phone will ring. Then I have one the opposite where you get a virtual number. You hook that up to the application you create following the tutorial. And from your real world phone, you can call that virtual number and answer it in that application that you created. Then I have one where 2 users like log in to an application and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation. Pretty dope stuff, I think. So those are there. What else? I also have, that's pretty much it for tutorials. Hako will come back to. Show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting in the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up. We walk you through that process. Now, Hako. Hako stands for Help a Coder/Creator Out. There's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on what you're working on, you'll be able to create a Hako, which is a room that you can then invite people into that room. And the hope is that together as a collective, you'll be able to come up with a solution or the feedback on the thing that you're working on. So if you click View Hako, it shows you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the username of the creator to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on when they logged in, to check out their profile. And then you can see you'd like to request to join. I also added the ability to have a filter list by keywords. So if there's a specific topic or subject you're looking for, you'll be able to click that and be able to see and filter down by that. All right, cool. Let me see here. Oh, okay, that's interesting. No, I have this the YouTube. I also stream to YouTube live also, and so I had the thing. So I was on another tab, and then when I went back, it looks like it didn't progress really. So it was really behind on the preview. Neither nor there. Something just kind of note. Now, if you were to click Create Hako, you're presented with this form. You put in the title and 3 keywords. You click Create. It generates a unique URL that you can then copy and click to share to Twitter. All right. Now, when you join your Hako, it looks like this. You got the title here at the top. Over on the right, you can leave with the leave button. You can open the menu for some more options. We got a text chat here. We'll come back to that. On the left-hand side, we have a countdown timer, counting again when the next break session happens. Again, like 15 minutes after the hour. You can copy the URL again, and you can click to share to Twitter. Now, when someone clicks your link, they don't automatically join your room. They're requesting to join your room. So they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click the creator's name, the user's name, to open up Twitter or GitHub, again, depending on what they logged in with, to check out the profile, see whether or not you like to approve or deny them. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen. Because, again, the point of the Hako is for you to get help or feedback on a thing that you're working on. And I think by being able to show others what it is that you're seeing, you'll be able to provide the context that they'll be able to then see and get you the help or the feedback that you're working on because they can see what you're seeing. Now, the way you communicate through the Hako, like I mentioned, there's a text chat. You put in your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add to the list of messages. I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled to be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along because what people are saying, we turn into text and put into the text chat. Now, I also have the ability to do the opposite. So if you're not looking at the text chat and you still want to follow along, you can enable text to speech. So any messages put into the text chat would be read out aloud by your browser so that you can follow along without having to look at the text chat. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, you can check out all the different Hakos that have been created. And yeah, cool. So let me get y'all back to work because in this next work session, I'm looking to, all right, so I've been 3D printing these things, right? And I'm trying different ways so I can get the best print as possible. Now, the thing is, it takes a very long time for these prints to happen, like 9 hours. So I'm going to go and change some things around because I've been printing it like face down, but now I'm thinking because I added a extra layer at the bottom to kind of keep it stable. I'm thinking now, but that layer is kind of messing with the effect I'm going for because it has another layer. So I'm thinking is instead of doing it face down, I'm just going to do it face up so that the effect actually happens, but it's still stable because of the new backing. So that's what I'm going to try and work on. And it takes 9 hours. So I'm going to work on that. So hopefully by the end of the day, I'll be able to see if this thing works or not. So I'm going to get that started. I'm going to finish up on that and then post radio show promo stuff. So a lot of stuff. So again, I have a lot of things in my to-do list. So make sure if you have a lot of stuff to kind of keep you on track, you put that stuff there. That's what it's there for. All right. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to send you all off with some traveling music. This right here is Nujabes featuring Apani B. The track's called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. All right. Y'all be easy. Peace.
Let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I think all the showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing